Recording.
Well, good morning. It's May 16th, and Deschutes County, Oregon is officially in Phase 1 reopening. So, yay! But today, we're going to go put new tires on Trudy. There's about 3,800 miles on these Avon Trail Riders. And I was able to work a little extra ministry job for a funeral home a couple weeks ago, and that paid for a new set of tires, just about. So, anyhow, these are going to go away, and I will turn the camera back on here in a minute after we get the new tires on. Yeah, you can see that starting to square off just a little bit. Guess I need to spend more time leaned over. Anyway, these have been good road tires, and they're still good road tires, and there's a lot of life left in them. But when it comes to off-road stuff, especially if it gets real squishy and gooey, they're pretty dicey. So we'll take a look at the new tires after I get them installed, and we'll take a little break-in ride up some trails and get the tires scuffed in. So I'll talk to you later.
Connected. Recording.
Okay, well, as you can see, we got some new tires here. That is the Dunlop Trail Max Mission. We're going to see just how good they are. See, I've been getting some Central Oregon pinstripes through the brush here. And there is the rear tire. So since motorcycle tires are slippery when new, we're going to go out and ride them in the dirt for a little bit and see how they do. And I shall report back. Anyhow, have a great day.
Recording.
Okay, well, it's the first time on gravel with these brand new tires, and they are really good on this red cinder gravel. Even when I spin it up a little bit, the rear tire seems to spin a little, then grabs and just takes off. So far, the front feels very planted. So, first couple miles, I am pleased. A little bit of pavement I took to get here. They're very smooth and very quiet. And it steers very, very easily. I think quicker than the original tire, so that's a good thing. Okay, so little church announcements. I put a video out the other night that said we weren't going to hold services most likely this Sunday. However, since Deschutes County passed its requirements for its Oregon State's Phase 1 opening, we are going to follow that with a Phase 1 opening of the church. So here's what that means. We cannot have more than 25 people at a gathering, at a local gathering, and a local gathering, as near as I can tell, includes a church service. You cannot have more than 25 people at a time. And that includes me, the preacher, and my wife. So that means there can be 23 people besides my wife and I attend a church service. So what we're doing is we're going to hold 2 services on Sunday mornings for the next few weeks. We'll see how it goes. The first service is at 9:30 a.m. and then around 10:15, 10:20, we're going to kick everybody out except for the people who are going to stay behind to clean and disinfect. And at 11 o'clock, we'll hold the next service and then kick everybody out for that. Okay? So we're going to ask, little washboard there. We're going to ask that you refrain from shaking hands and hugging and all that kind of stuff unless somebody specifically says, yes, you may come and shake your hand or hug. Face masks are optional. That is up to you. If you want to wear a face mask, be our guest. If you're not going to wear a face mask, please do not belittle anyone who does. We're not going to be serving coffee for now. We're just going to come in and have a very simple service. And we're not going to be meeting in the sanctuary. If you're used to that, we'll be meeting in the fellowship hall, which which is where the kitchen is, because it is a bigger room. We've removed all the tables. We have just chairs, and they're spread out enough. There's plenty of room for 25 people to meet. We'll be doing the same thing for the Alcoholics Anonymous meetings that meet on Wednesday and Thursday. They'll have a maximum of 25 people. So just keep in mind that if you show up a little late, you may not get a seat. Okay? So if you're a regular attender of the Pine Community Church, hopefully we have already called you and kind of taken an attendance of who's going to be at what service. Right now we have about 21 people signed up for 9:30 and 11 o'clock. So we have just a few walk-in spots left. So if you want to attend church and you didn't get signed up, well, go ahead and show up anyway and see if you can get there or get in. If not, we'll be recording one of those services, kind of like we've been doing, and we will be posting them on YouTube as La Pine Community Church is our YouTube channel. That's free to access, and you can participate in the service remotely if you choose. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna see if we can get these tires pretty well scuffed in here in gravel and dirt hopefully before the really big rain hits, because there is a storm coming from the west chasing me up this hill towards Paulina Peak. Okay, if we go left here, that goes to the 6 Mile Snow Park, and we don't want to get off the dirt quite that fast. We're going to go up to the 10 Mile Snow Park, or a little bit beyond, and then come down the Paulina Highway. We're not going to come down it as fast as I rode up it a few weeks ago on that video. That's a very curvy, windy road. In that video, that was a 10-mile ride that I did a few weeks ago at that hill, and I did it in 8 minutes. It's actually fairly fast. That was with the old tires, which were well broken in by then. We're not going to push this one this hard, especially since it's starting to spit rain on us. Look at that little power slide back there. You probably couldn't see that, but it's nice. The back end comes out just a little bit, and then it just kind of holds the line. I'd say Dunlop did a pretty good job designing those tires for, you know, these large, powerful adventure bikes. You know, most dirt bikes weigh 250 pounds, 300 pounds if they're old school, like a Suzuki 400. Had one of those once. That was a good bike. This one weighs, well, without my luggage that I have on it right now, 460 pounds. So I haven't put it across the truck scale yet since putting these aluminum panniers and heavy duty racks on. So I'm going to guess it's probably 490 pounds now. That's a lot of weight to throw around out on the gravel road. Plus my fat butt sitting on it. With my gear on, that's another 215, 220 pounds. Okay, my legs are tired. I can sit down. Some people seem to think riding these things out on the dirt road, you have to stand up all the time. I subscribe to the sit down when you can, stand up when you have to. Like right now on that washboard, a little curve there. Otherwise, you just wear yourself out. But for my height, this is the perfect bike. to ride out here and stand up on. Okay, if I go left, that goes to the 10 Mile Snow Park. If I go straight ahead, go up this hill, it comes out. If you're familiar with it, about 100 yards up the hill from the Paulina East Lake gate shack where the Forest Service will come and take your money. I don't think those pannier boxes like having a jump like that, especially since I have 2 pounds of frozen bacon in the back, or in the one pannier box, and a pound of frozen sausage. Let's see, we're gonna go real slow and just see how it tracks here. Very nice. The servant, just like that, I got a text message. Probably my wife wondering where I'm at. Pine cones, pine needles, and there we got a little air. That was better. Oop, that was bad. My rear wheel landed right in that water ditch. I won't do that anymore. Poor thing. Of course, if I blow this shock, then I can upgrade my suspension, see? Method to my madness. Now, here comes the rain. Well, that's okay. Look at these. Get the shiny surface scuffed off these tires and shouldn't have much trouble coming down the hill. Soft right there, but that front tire stuck like glue. That was good. So right now the ground's fairly damp. We've had some rain over the last week, and my helmet is fogging up. Help if I open the chin vent. There we go. Won't hit the log. These little orange triangles and arrows is part of the snowmobile trail system. So right now, we are in the Newberry National Monument. Since it's a national monument, once you get inside that border, you have to have a street legal vehicle, unless it's wintertime and you're on the snowmobile. Okay. We are going to hop onto this little trail here. This will take us up to the pavement. Pavement straight ahead. We'll slow her down here a little bit. Now we'll stop and see if we got the shiny stuff off our tires. Carolina Highway. To our right is a couple of lakes. There's the gate shack I was talking about. Okay. Alrighty. Well, getting there. We'll give it another 50, 60 miles, and then we'll start leaning her over and get the little tire nubbins off. Let's see. Alrighty. Looks pretty good. No mud stuck in there, which wasn't too muddy anyway. It's amazing, this ground up here just absorbs water super fast when it's not frozen. Let's see. Alrighty. I need to look at that. Come on. There we go. All right. So for whatever reason, KTM, you need to ask yourself this question. When a person sets their rally mode and they pick the off-road throttle response, when you shut the bike off, it defaults to the rally throttle mode, which is, as you can see, very, very quick, but not very smooth. That's enough to drive you crazy. Okay, we're going to leave rally mode. I personally like the street throttle map, even in the rain. So we're going to go ABS to road. There we go. There we are. Me up here. Woo-wee. We got us a headwind. It's going pretty good. A little bit of rain. Brand new tires. We're just going to take it easy then. We might get the nubbins. Little nubs off the side tread worn off after all. So if you're watching this and if you attend a church and you're hoping to get back to normal, I want you to ask yourself this question. What was normal? And do we really want to go back to that? Is normal our comfort zone? And should we in the church, should we really be comfortable in our faith and comfortable in our little group? And then ask yourself, what happens when we do get comfortable? I think if you look at the book of Revelation, go to chapters 2 and 3, look at Jesus' message to the churches at that time, you may see that there seems to be a pattern. Now, the churches that were comfortable, Jesus always had something against them. It was the ones who were experiencing tremendous persecution or discomfort, who could not relax in the normalcy of church, that he has high praise for. Just something to think about. Also, if you're a Christian and you're concerned about your American constitutional rights being violated through this whole thing, I mean, I get that. read the book of Philippians, especially chapters 2, maybe 3. I don't know. I can't read it while I'm driving. I'll end up driving off the road, hit a tree, and that would be really bad. But ask yourself, where does your first citizenship belong to? Where do you really pledge your allegiance to? Is it to the United States of America? Or are you really pledging your allegiance to Jesus Christ? And in what kingdom are you a citizen truly of? And which one in eternity takes precedence? The United States has not always existed, correct? Coming the 4th of July, we celebrate the birth, as it were, of the United States, our Independence Day. We haven't always been independent, have we? So the United States has not always existed. Our governmental system, our system of laws, wow, that's blowing like 40 miles an hour right through this little straight, slowing me down, and I'm going downhill. Probably hear that wind. You hear that? Woohoo! And it's wet. Alright, let's close that face shield. The kingdom of God is eternal. It doesn't need law written by men. Its law exists completely in the eternal character of Jesus Christ and the Father and the Holy Spirit. That's where our citizenship really lies, and nobody can take that away from us. So anyhow, I hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't see you face-to-face in person, hope you can see me on the screen. And if you have a motorcycle, have fun with it. Ride safe. Always get home at the end of the ride. Ride sober, please. And ride below your personal physical limits and below the limits of your machine. I can speak from experience what happens when you go over those limits. You will get hurt. And that's not fun. Anyhow, I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll see you later. Bye.